Okay. Six to face trial in Paris for blackmailing France footballer Paul Pogba. Right. So if you guys remember, there was a few years ago there was the whole thing with Paul Pogba's brother. I think it was Matthias. Was it Matthias or Florentine? It was one of the twins, right? So they were basically trying to blackmail him for money because once again, Paul, you know, when you're a massive star like Paul Pogba, you of course make a lot of money. And sometimes when there's people close around you that want to take advantage of you, things like this happen, right? And it's come out that of course like these people right now are on trial, right? And it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens at the end of this. But I want to see what the fans will have to say about this, right? But let's see what Otto Triple N says. Blaming the footballer for failing to help them financially since his professional success. What a bunch of spoiled pieces of SHRT. Yeah, he owes you nothing. Paul Pogba owed these people nothing, bro. He owed them nothing, fam. You get what I mean, dude? Like, I hate this when people try to take, especially like it happened, I think, with Castanat like a few days ago, where people were his friends, they got like trainers and just left it on top of the car, like expecting him to pay for it, bro. Like, no, he's your friend for a reason. You should not be taking an advantage of your friend because he's famous, dude. This is absolutely stupid now, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous, dude. Right. There you go. So it was Matthias. Okay, so Nen Connoisseur says his own brother Matthias, who publicly accused him of witchcraft against Mbappe, is one of those six involved in a blackmail, just a SHIT situation all around, which remind many of people of Adebayo case. I don't know that, but yeah, man, it's your own brother doing this to you, dude. That is gross, man. Your own brother. Like, how can you, bro? Like, all you have to do is just ask. That's all you had to do. Like, I'm pretty sure, right, that Paul Pogba loves you enough, Matthias, bro. All you just have to do is just ask. Not to set him off and put his life in danger and put his family in danger, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely moronic to what these guys did, bro. It's disgusting, bro. It's snaky, backstabby behavior stuff. That it is that. Like, if you, bro, like, if you just ask Paul, for me, right, when I look at Paul Pogba, he seems like a decent person. He seems like a person that loves his family. If you just asked him, dude, I'm pretty sure he would have actually helped you out rather than you trying to set him up. Absolute scumbag. This scumbaggery behavior, bro. Right. Osburton says, can I just say, although it's an incredible SHIT situation, I find it hilarious that the fact never denied witchcraft instead it confirmed which clarified it was against Mbappe. I mean, at this point, it's quite simple. Thank you, lost it. Oh my god, bro. Listen, right? Like I grew up in Africa. Like I spent 6 years. I was born in Africa. I moved to England when I was 6 years old. It was about 20 odd years ago, right? But this whole thing about like juju and stuff like that. Sometimes I look at it, I was like, it's just mumbo jumbo, bro. I genuinely do, fam. I genuinely do. Sometimes I look at it, I'm like, and then you see some stories where you believe it, but I'll say like 70% of the time, right, I'm just like, yeah, it's just mumbo jumbo. It's just mumbo jumbo, bro. I'd say that, bro. Right. This is more comments, but I just remembered the witch doctor denying it was against Mbappe, but I don't recall Paul confirming it. He saw a witch doctor himself. A lot of these guys go to like witch doctors, and it was like, who was it? The Lille player to play for Man United, Angel Gomez. A few seasons ago, he went to like I think it was like a church and he was praying like about like his injuries and his legs and listen, it's turned out all for him because he's actually playing well. He's been chosen for England. He's having links back to Manchester United, right? But this whole witch shot, bro, I don't know. I sometimes I genuinely do think of it as like mumbo jumbo, bro. Big thing in Guinea, yeah, true. Right. West Brom Albion Smith says, I used to love Mateus Pogba at Wrexham. A shame how both he and the club have fallen in my eyes. Wrexham have fallen. What do you mean? Okay. Right. Uh. Right. Yeah. Cara says his own brother being involved is dirty business. Dirty, mate. Dirty, dirty, dirty. In Intrepid Answer says it's pretty normal for jealousy in a family. Well, it's pretty normal for jealousy in a family when somebody is well off. People go effing crazy for a slice of pie. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. But sometimes you have to. Oh, come on, man. Like these kind of things, right? When you see like your family and friends, right, being successful, I think for me, it's a brilliant thing because you see the achievements that they've made, right, and you get inspired. You get inspired by that. Like you know what? If he can do it, I can do it. If I again apply myself, if I put in hard work, bro, and again ask advice and counselship for the person that's actually made it in that field, dude, I can replicate that, right? But there is people that tend to go so far like divert like to the right side and just hate and start spewing and just try to backstab this person, dude. It does happen. It does happen. And my friend Sule says this a lot. Like it's always like the people that are close to you that hate you the most, right? But the people that don't know you are like your biggest fans, like online, like on social media, people that you've never met, bro. And for me, like these are the kind of things that I always try to avoid, bro. Like when you see somebody being successful, you always have to be happy for them, bro. Like you have to like say like, how can I do that? How can I replicate that instead of just hating and being negative all the time? Because that just ruins your life and it ruins other people's life. And again, it's just a negative thing, dude. And it's just been tied to it's just negativity. Absolute negativity, bro. Right, Six Coop has wrote a long paragraph. It says it's even worse than wealth. It's also success in their career. Paul Pogba has two twin brothers, Florentin and Matthias, who also played football professionally. Florentin had a good career, nothing like his younger brother Paul, but he played at a level at elite level for a while, having 100 games in Liga for Saint Etienne, for example, and then he went to play abroad in Turkey and the MLS. Also played he also played international football with Guinea, bro. Yeah, true, true. Meanwhile, Matthias had a career in football, but not particularly a good one. The only elite matches he played in were in Scotland and half of the season for a Bayern Free club in the Netherlands, or otherwise played the third division football in England, third division in France, third division in Spain, second division in Italy, and it was never really a success for him. Anyway, he's a striker who scored less than 50 goals in his career. That justifies absolutely nothing, of course, but seeing both your brothers being way more successful than you, even though one of them is literally your twin brother, probably doesn't help. Of course, yeah, but the thing is too, right? Like you've got other football players who've got other brothers that have not played at a high level. Like if you look at Wayne Rooney and Mark Rooney, people don't know who Mark Rooney is, right? But I'm pretty sure he played like in America for quite a while. But you never hear stories like this with him. You get what I mean? Like there's it always, but why is it like it's just this here, bro? You are literally threatening your younger brother, bro, and you're blackmailing him, fam. Absolutely idiot, bro. Absolute idiot, fam. But Shele Sayaki says Mateus was absolutely proud of a football player. Couldn't even sprint, couldn't do anything with the ball, but bullies defenders with others like he's a 2 million tall. He's like 2 meters tall, 100 kilograms. He sometimes would come on as a pinch hitter in the last 5 minutes. He did score the winning goal for Sparta versus Feyenoord in Rotterdam Derby, and that was his only contribution in the entire season. What a weird story. Yeah, mate. Yeah, poor guy getting blackmailed by his own brother. Truly hope that those again B words get what they deserve. Yeah, true. And I'm such a big, especially in this day and age right now where everybody seems to have lost their minds and think that they can get away with breaking the law. I'm such a big proponent right now of like punishments, bro. Like punishments need to happen to these people. They need to go to jail for quite a while. They need to go like literally. They need to sit down, right, and think about the actions, what they've done. Especially Matthias, dude. Especially Matthias, bro. Like it's absolutely crazy, absolutely crazy. Right. Final one, guys. Before we end it, these I'm not a fan of him, but I have great sympathy for him over this. Okay, yeah, exactly. Being a decent human being, if you're not a fan of Paul Pogba, if you feel sorry for him with these things, it's understandable. These type of things happen to a lot of players from Africa and African descent. The mothers will be spending their money for them. To put the entire family on the payroll, players will be paying their siblings, uncles and aunties, cousins' salary, and then the money being sent back to Africa, then the player will get married and the wife will end up with their family on payroll. That's before you get childhood friends and stuff. Yeah, true. If you're on 100 grand a week, amazing money, yes. However, half of it is tax. The age you get is 10%. Your paying salaries to 10 to 15 people. Wife is spending like it's going out of fashion. You're keeping up with the Joneses for your lifestyle. Your mother's promising money to people. There ain't going to be much of that 100k left. You are dusted if you get divorced. Poor Emmanuel Abue, yeah, great example. Great example. He ended up homeless, and the family was and the family that he was funding was suddenly nowhere to be seen. If a footballer has an entourage, it ain't going to end well. You have to pay for your own problems, and then the problems they create. It's not more money. It's more problems. It's more people, more problems. Yeah, true. And I agree with this because John Obi Mikel said this perfectly because he said that his wife had like I think it was like a cousin or like an uncle where he was telling people that John Obi Mikel's gonna buy me these sorts of things. No, fam, no, bro. Work yourself, dude. Work yourself. Stop being a parasite. Stop being a vulture. Stop being a leech, dude. You get what I mean? Like these things. I've said it before. Yeah, it does happen in Africa because everybody thinks, oh, I'm like your sixth cousin, so I need to get 70,000 from. No, I don't know who you are. Honestly, it does happen. It actually genuinely does happen. So with that story, mate, I'm not surprised. Hopefully that all goes well for Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba's been through a lot, dude. He's been through a lot, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like Paul Pogba, again, the whole thing, right, with his ban, the injuries that he suffered while living Manchester United, at Juventus, this thing right now going on with his brother, bro. Paul Pogba's been through a lot, dude. A whole lot, fam. So we'd have to wait and see about that, guys. But I think that's gonna be it, man. The video